To know is to know that you know nothing. That is the meaning of true knowledge. There is no virtue without vice. Happiness is not in the possession of things desired, but in the desire for what is possessed. There is nothing good or bad, but thinking makes it so. True glory lies in doing what deserves to be written, in writing what deserves to be read. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Love is the strongest emotion of man, for it compels him to do things he would not normally do. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Death is just another form of life, not an end. Politics is not an exact science, but a matter of interpretation and judgment. Nothing is more precious than time, because it is the only thing that you cannot get back. Respect for ourselves guides our morals. Respect for others guides our manners. Justice without compassion is cruelty, but compassion without justice is weakness. Friendship is a single soul dwelling in two bodies. Truth cannot be long hidden. History reveals it. Wisdom is knowing we are all equal, regardless of race, religion, or nationality. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Hope is the strength that keeps us going, despite the obstacles. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Courage is not the absence of fear, but a triumph over it. Humility is the foundation of all virtue. Modesty is the greatest virtue, because it allows us to see ourselves as we truly are. Man is the only animal who lies to himself. Fortune is the part nature contributes, but wisdom is what man contributes. The way we think about things is the way we see them. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Our life is what our thoughts make it. If you would be loved, love and be lovable. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. We're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. We should give as we would receive, cheerfully, quickly, and without hesitation, for there is no grace in a benefit that sticks to the fingers. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. The good life is a process, not a state of being. It is a direction, not a destination. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. The mind unlearns with difficulty what it has long learned. It is quality rather than quantity that matters. It is not what you endure that matters, but how you endure it. No man was ever wise by chance. To be ignorant of what occurred before you were born is to remain always a child. It is the peculiar quality of a fool to perceive the faults of others and to forget his own. The authority of those who teach is often an obstacle to those who want to learn. He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive. The happiest life is one that is constantly in motion, one which flows on with a natural stream. Fortune favors the brave. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. It is not that I am mad, it is only that my head is different from yours. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. The wise man will live as long as he ought, not as long as he can. The first step in wisdom is to admit that you don't know. Time flies, but memory is forever. It is better to create than to learn. Creating is the essence of life. While there's life, there's hope. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor. Everything that is done in the world is done by hope. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. To be brave is to think no less of yourself than you do of others. It It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. To be able to enjoy one's past life is to live twice. No one can be happy who has been thrust outside the pale of truth. It is quality rather than quantity that matters. He who is brave is free. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. There is no easy way from the earth to the stars.